This is my family fun day. So we are here at a local restaurant that we like to come to. I am actually doing my 7 days of only fruits and vegetables, just raw fruits and vegetables and water. This is day 3 for me. So even though this is the absolute best place in my neighborhood to get pancakes, I will not be getting any, okay? But I do want to have the fellowship and time with my husband and my daughter. It's a family fun day, so we're gonna grab a bite to eat. And so I just wanted to go live before we are locked into this thing. So I will not be before you long, but as promised, every day at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's too easy for me to come here and bless you with a word. So if you are here with me on live, tell me how you're feeling today. That's what I want to know. And that's what I want to talk about. Hey, Alicia, I want to talk about how you feeling today. All right. And if you are on the replay squad, please, 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 and please comment. I'm here on the replay squad. Okay. So I can come back and welcome you to our family. Listen, because I want to show you some love. So here's what I want to talk about today. So I'm not going, like I said, I'm not going to be before you long. I'm going to do my very best to stay here no longer. Y'all be in agreement with me. For 10 minutes, okay? Hold me to it. But I just wanted to hop on and I wanted to say this. If you are going to lose weight, take care of your body, and make this a season where you are absolutely winning, you are going to have to be honest with yourself, all right? Hey, Nikki, I'm so glad you got on. Okay. So anyway, you're gonna have to be honest with yourself. So here's what we do. Somebody will ask you good. How you feeling today? And what do you say? Oh, I'm fine. I'm doing all right. Everything is good. Okay. That's how we do. I know how you do. Because I done done it too. All right. But listen, we get so caught up in this cycle because we are great at getting things done, managing the kids, their to-do schedules, our to-do schedules, all the things we got to do. We make it happen. And we do not like complain while we're doing it. Some of us are out here running businesses. Some of us are out here having jobs and careers and households and community service and all the things. We get it done. All right. And part of the getting it done is yes, you cannot be all in your feelings, worried about what you feel like doing. Some stuff you just got to do. Okay. Some stuff you just got to do because it got to be did. Right. But I want you to know that if you are going to win, you're going to have to stop telling everybody you good. Okay. You might be good. And if you are, say it. But I want you to make sure that in this season, you take some time and you check in with you and you honest with you. All right. So I told y'all a couple of weeks ago, your girl was about to walk to Canada. Okay. I'm up here trying to homeschool a whole fourth grader who sometimes tells me what to do, and sometimes I do exactly what he say because I don't have no more strength to make any more decisions. All right. But I just think we answer on autopilot without really thinking about okay, how am I feeling? Am I okay? Without really checking in with yourself for real. Are you okay? And what I want you to know is that if you are not able to tell yourself the truth, then you're not going to be able to take care of yourself. Hey, Sherelle, you're not going to be able to take care of yourself. So it is okay to say, you know what? I don't know in this moment because it might not even be the entire day. In this moment, I'm working to be more disciplined. I'm working to make better decisions for myself. Okay, so you can't just track your food and water. You can't just do that and think you got it. That can't be the only thing you do. You gotta do it, but you gotta do some heart checks. You gotta say, okay, even if you don't share it, because I get it. I'm not too big on even telling people that I'm not feeling my best. But even if you do it with yourself, just say, you know what, today something's a little off. Okay, some ain't going the way I'm feeling it should go. All right, because you're not just overeating and binge eating because you not the only reason ain't because you like chips. Some of it is you haven't checked in with yourself. Some of it is you haven't checked in with you. And if you don't start doing that, the weight is not going to go anywhere. All right, it's not. So I get it. You're doing all the things. I do all the things. But I have a group of safe people who I can say to them, Uh, it's rough today. It's a little rough today. Because sometimes you just need somebody to say, you know what, I get it, it's rough, and it's going to be fine. Sometimes you need to say, you know what, I just need to take a nap. So immediately, the week that I was going to walk to Canada, I got my best friend on board. I said, honey, listen, there are some areas where I'm going to need some help. I know, just in case you thought I had it all by myself. Here are some things you can do to help if you would like to help. All right. And guess what he said? Bitch, say less. Okay. But what if I would have never had that conversation and I would just been walking around saying, okay, you know what? I feel good. I'm fine. Everything is good. I don't need no help. All right. So I'm not talking about complaining. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not asking you to complain, but I am asking you periodically throughout the day, check in with you and say, okay, how am I feeling right now? How am I feeling? Am I okay? Okay, I might not be my best, but I'm gonna make it. All right, just checking in because that's the beginning. The awareness is the beginning of coming up with a solution. My son, we're working with him on emotional uh, regulation. Okay, emotional control was what I was about to say. And part of what we do is when his emotions are getting out of control, I'm like, okay, tell me how you feel. He got to identify how you feel. He might say, okay, I'm angry. And then I say, okay, how do you want to feel? How would you like to make a decision that you're going to feel? How would you like to decide to feel? He would say, I would like to feel happy, or I would like to feel calm, or I would like to feel peaceful. We name it, and then we decide how we're gonna feel. But it all starts with us acknowledging that I'm angry. Okay, I am angry. Even the Bible says, "Be angry, but sin not." So we were never told not to be angry or upset, but it's what do you do after that? But if you never take the time to say, you know what, I'm a little bothered, okay? Because there might be an honest conversation that you need to have with somebody or with you. So here's your assignment, your homework, and your workout today. I want you to ask yourself throughout the day, starting right now, how do you really feel? Because if you were at the church house and somebody said, how you doing today? Just instinctively, we're going to be like, girl, yes, I'm good. Hey, girl, I'm all right. I'm doing good. All right. And we're not always doing good. The next thing I want you to do after you ask yourself how you feel, I want you to ask yourself, where is it coming from? All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm at this restaurant out front. People be getting out the cars and just catching my attention. All right. I want you to ask yourself, where is it coming from? So how do I feel for real? Not the cute answer, not the what I want to tell my pastor answer. How do you really feel? Where is it coming from? Because you know what I know about anger and resentment and bitterness and irritability and fatigue and happiness. All these things, peace, they come from somewhere. So where's it coming from? What's the real reason that you're angry? Sometimes I used to get upset, and I'm about to go long now. Sometimes I used to get upset because I used to feel like people should do something for me. So that was the reason why it was important for me to tell my best friend I need your help this week. Because I used to think he know he should be able to see I'm tired. He should be able to guess. Some of my face is saying I'm tired. And he should know. And just help. All right. And I started learning the man he ain't no mind reader. All right. So the only logical reason why this man who does everything for me, okay, to make me happy, wouldn't do something if I'm tired and I need a lifeline is because he must don't know. He must don't know. Okay? So I'm on the line for assuming that he knows. All right? But sometimes when I get to the place where I feel like I want to walk to Canada, okay, it's because usually I'm missing a boundary somewhere. I've allowed things to kind of spill over, overflow, get out of hand, get overwhelming, and I have not put a stop to it. And the stop that apparently was needed that week was my son. We be together all day. And I love him. He was the answer to a prayer. And we be together all day. But apparently, homeschooling you in the day and being your mama in the evening, we be together all day. Can I just take a nap with me? Okay. And so I couldn't figure out why Your daddy right there in the living room, and you ain't seen him all day. Go see him. Okay? But if you don't articulate it or identify, so really all of that is my fault because I had never articulated what I need. So you need to start saying, okay, where is it coming from? What's really making me angry? Sometimes when we bitter and angry and resentful towards people, it's something that we have allowed. We're in this position because we've allowed. So where's it coming from? All right. And then you're going to ask yourself, what do I need in this moment? What do I need? So really, I just needed my husband to recognize, like, do you see me over here, like, really tired? See me, understand. I just need a little understanding. Okay, I need you to understand. I'm tired. Okay, I'm running a business. Okay, I got like 7 jobs, really. All right. And then I'm homeschooled. Okay, thank you, Alicia. I'm rapping, okay? But ask yourself what you need and tell yourself the truth. Not the pretty little, I'm fine, I'm okay, everything's good, because you're not fine if when you close the door, you falling apart and wanting to walk to Canada. I would have picked Canada or California. It wouldn't have mattered. Okay? I was just going to find out which, if I just kept walking, where would I end up? Okay? So, weight loss is about so much more. This is what I want to say as I close. Thank you, Alicia. I love you. Actually, Alicia, I owe you an apology. I owe you a one-on-one, and we're going to do it too, okay? I think next week. Let me know. So, weight loss is about more than what you put on your plate. It's about being honest with yourself and the people that you do life with, and you start saying, okay, listen, we're going to lose this weight, but we're going to win while we losing it. All right? We're going to win while we losing the weight. We're not going to lose it and be strung out, stressed out, and losing our minds. So we have to get honest. You got to get honest with you, and you got to get honest with the people that you do life with. And you got to say, okay, listen, here's what I need. Here's the support that I need. Okay, Sherelle, I'm coming. I was going to walk. I said, I wonder if this road would just lead me there. Okay? So you got to be honest. So we're gonna lose the weight, but we're gonna win while we're doing it. And that requires you to be honest with people and yourself. You may have to have some honest conversations with them and you and say there's some things that you are allowing that are messing you up and making you not be okay so that you can focus on what you need to focus on to get where you want to be. So if you're really ready to do this work, okay, really, like honest work, like the stuff on the inside, I'm telling you every day. Rochelle, that was my friend Rochelle calling me. Okay, I don't normally decline her call. So anyway, you got to wake up and say, listen, physical weight is great, and the physical weight is a sign that something need to be done. All right, what you see on the outside rings the alarm that I need to do something. All right, but the doing something is going to be on the inside too. As you do the outside work to lose the weight and look good on the outside, you have got to do the weight on the inside. Oh, this is so cute. This little couple, he just opened her door, then gave us some sugar. They so cute. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me stop getting distracted. So anyway, it's inner and outer. That's all I'm trying to say. So we gotta be honest. So how do you feel? Where's it coming from and what do you need? Write it down and then tell me in the comments. I love y'all life. I'm about to go in here. I'm about to call Rochelle, then I'm about to go in here. All right, love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.